Welcome to Captivating Home. If you adore the warmth, charm, and timeless appeal of English country cottages, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of shabby chic and granny chic interiors where nostalgia meets elegance in the coziest way possible. Get ready to explore dreamy spaces filled with floral fabrics, vintage finds, and heartwarming decor. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We bring you the best home inspiration, decorating ideas, and timeless interior designs. Hit the like button if you love cozy cottage vibes, and let us know in the comments which style speaks to your heart the most. Now, let's step into the art of English country cottage interiors. One. The essence of shabby chic meets granny chic interiors. At the heart of English country cottage interiors lies a harmonious blend of shabby chic and granny chic, a style that embraces imperfection, nostalgia, and comfort. Shabby chic brings distressed furniture, soft pastels, and an airy feel, while granny chic adds layers of vintage florals, embroidery, and a touch of whimsy. The result? A home that feels effortlessly lived in and brimming with charm. One of the key elements of this aesthetic is the aged beauty of furniture. Vintage wooden dressers, worn out but elegant armchairs, and distressed tables tell a story of time gone by. Instead of chasing perfection, this style invites you to celebrate history and craftsmanship. A mix of textures, linen, lace, and faded floral upholstery adds depth and warmth to any space. Accessories play a huge role in perfecting the look. Think delicate porcelain teacups, antique picture frames, crochet throws, and floral printed cushions. Handcrafted decor pieces bring a sense of nostalgia, while fresh flowers and vintage vases breathe life into the room. This combination of old and new creates a space that feels personal, sentimental, and deeply comforting. Two. Color palettes and patterns, the soul of cozy cottage interiors. The color palette of an English country cottage is inspired by nature's soft creams, warm whites, muted pastels, and earthy tones dominate the space. Subtle shades of sage green, duck egg blue, and dusty rose create a soothing and inviting atmosphere. These hues work beautifully with the distressed finishes of shabby chic furniture and the cheerful patterns of granny chic textiles. Patterns bring this aesthetic to life. Florals, gingham, chintz, and delicate lace are staples in granny chic decor, while shabby chic incorporates faded stripes, toile, and intricate embroidery. Mixing these prints creates a layered, charming look that feels warm and nostalgic. Whether it's wallpaper, upholstery, or curtains, patterns are the heartbeat of this style. Don't be afraid to mix and match. A floral printed sofa with a gingham throw, a lace tablecloth over a rustic wooden table, or floral wallpaper paired with vintage-inspired artwork. These combinations enhance the charm of an English country cottage. The key is balance, blending bold prints with softer tones to create a space that feels cohesive yet full of personality. Three. Furniture and decor, creating a timeless cottage retreat. Cottage interiors thrive on well-loved furniture pieces that tell a story and exude timeless appeal. A classic farmhouse table, a vintage bookcase filled with well-worn novels, or a cozy armchair draped with a patchwork quilt all contribute to the inviting charm. Look for second-hand or upcycled furniture with ornate details, curved lines, and distressed finishes for an authentic touch. Textiles and soft furnishings play a crucial role in enhancing the coziness of a space. Layering is key. Combine ruffled curtains, knitted throws, and embroidered cushions to create depth and warmth. Handmade items, like crocheted doilies and hand-stitched quilts, add a sentimental touch, making the space feel uniquely personal and full of character. Finally, let's talk about lighting. Soft, warm lighting is essential for creating an intimate and inviting atmosphere. Opt for vintage-style table lamps with floral shades, candle sconces, and delicate fairy lights to add a magical glow. Natural light is also a priority. Keep window treatments light and airy to allow the beauty of the outdoors to spill inside. Four, bringing nature indoors, a cottage garden aesthetic. One of the most enchanting aspects of English country cottage interiors is the seamless connection between the indoors and the outdoors. The cottage garden aesthetic brings the charm of the countryside inside, creating a home filled with natural beauty and a sense of tranquility. Fresh flowers, potted herbs, and botanical prints become essential elements in this inviting style. Vintage-inspired floral arrangements, displayed in rustic pitchers or delicate china vases, add a refreshing and romantic touch to any room. Lavender, roses, and wildflowers effortlessly enhance the shabby chic and granny chic aesthetic, filling the air with their soft fragrance. Incorporating natural textures such as wooden bowls, wicker baskets, and linen table runners deepens the connection to nature. To fully embrace the cottage garden aesthetic, consider adding an indoor herb garden. Small terracotta pots filled with rosemary, thyme, or basil placed on a sunny windowsill not only look charming but also offer a practical and delightful way to bring the freshness of nature into your daily life. This organic approach completes the cozy, rustic charm of English country interiors. Five, the heart of the home, a cozy cottage kitchen. No English country cottage is complete without a warm and welcoming kitchen, where rustic charm and practicality come together. A well-loved wooden table at the center, open shelving adorned with vintage china, and a classic farmhouse sink all contribute to the timeless appeal. Here, shabby chic and granny chic elements merge to create a space that feels lived in and loved. Pastel-colored cabinets, distressed furniture, and traditional ceramic tiles bring character to the kitchen. A freestanding larder or a Welsh dresser filled with floral pattern plates and antique teapots enhances the granny chic aesthetic, making every corner of the kitchen feel like a story from the past. Mixing new and vintage cookware keeps the space functional yet nostalgic. The final touch in a cozy cottage kitchen is the addition of warm lighting and personal details. A soft glowing pendant light above the dining table, floral printed oven that's hanging from a rustic rack, and a freshly baked loaf cooling on the counter create a heartwarming atmosphere. This is where tradition, comfort, and charm blend effortlessly, making every meal a delightful experience. Six. The cozy cottage bedroom, a haven of comfort. A cottage bedroom is more than just a place to sleep, it is a retreat, a sanctuary filled with softness and charm. Layered bedding, delicate florals, and vintage-inspired furniture create a space that feels warm and restful. The combination of shabby chic elegance and granny chic nostalgia ensures a bedroom that is both stylish and deeply comforting. To achieve this look, focus on the bed as the centerpiece. A wrought iron or distressed wooden bed frame draped with floral quilts, ruffled pillowcases, and a crocheted throw embodies the classic cottage aesthetic. Soft pastel walls or vintage wallpaper with a delicate floral motif complete the dreamy atmosphere, making it the perfect space to unwind. No cottage bedroom is complete without personal touches that bring warmth and history. A weathered bedside table with a stack of classic novels, a lace lampshade casting a soft glow, and hand-stitched cushions add to the nostalgic charm. By embracing a mix of old and new, this space becomes a timeless escape, where relaxation and beauty come together effortlessly. Seven. English cottage living room, warmth, character, and nostalgia. The living room in an English country cottage is the heart of relaxation, a cozy, inviting space filled with vintage charm. A well-worn sofa covered in floral slipcovers, an old wooden coffee table, and a crackling fireplace create a warm and comforting atmosphere. The balance between shabby chic elegance and granny chic nostalgia makes this room feel like a timeless escape. Textures play a key role in crafting the perfect cottage living room. Layering soft knit throws over armchairs, adding plump cushions and faded florals, and placing a woven rug underfoot enhances the snug and welcoming feel. Antique picture frames, old books, and decorative plates on the walls bring a touch of sentimentality, making the space feel lived in and loved. Lighting sets the mood in a cottage-style living room. Warm table lamps, flickering candles, and fairy lights draped over shelves add a magical glow in the evenings. A mix of vintage and handmade items, from embroidered table runners to delicate porcelain figurines, completes the look, transforming the living room into a space that tells a story of warmth, history, and comfort. (8) The cozy cottage bathroom, vintage elegance and rustic charm. Even the smallest spaces in an English country cottage can exude charm, and the bathroom is no exception. A vintage clawfoot tub, an antique vanity, and floral printed towels bring a perfect mix of elegance and rustic appeal. Here, the softness of shabby chic meets the homely warmth of granny chic, creating a space that feels both stylish and serene. Pastel hues, delicate wallpaper, and aged brass or porcelain fixtures add to the timeless beauty of a cottage bathroom. Open shelving lined with lace-trimmed towels, apothecary jars filled with bath salts, and a classic pedestal sink enhance the vintage aesthetic. Natural elements, such as wooden accents and fresh-cut lavender, bring warmth and authenticity to the space. The finishing touches make all the difference in a cozy cottage bathroom. A freestanding mirror with an ornate frame, an antique perfume tray, and flickering candlelight elevate the ambience. Whether it's a soft bathrobe draped over a rustic hook or a floral bath mat underfoot, These charming details create a bathroom that feels like a luxurious retreat steeped in nostalgia. Nine. The charm of vintage finds, thrifted treasures, and upcycled decor. One of the most delightful aspects of English country cottage interiors is the use of vintage finds, treasured pieces discovered at thrift stores, flea markets, and antique shops. These unique items bring character, history, and a personal touch to a home. From weathered wooden chairs to delicate china teacups, each piece tells a story and adds to the charm of a cozy cottage setting. Upcycling plays a key role in this decorating style, giving old furniture and decor a new lease on life. A faded wooden dresser can be revived with soft pastel paint, a set of mismatched chairs can be unified with floral seat cushions, and an old window frame can be transformed into a rustic picture display. This blend of creativity and sustainability enhances the authenticity of the space. Collecting and curating vintage treasures takes time, but it's part of the magic of creating a truly personal home. Layering different pieces such as a vintage mirror above a distressed console table, or an old clock alongside floral artwork creates an effortless, lived-in feel. The beauty of a cottage home lies in its imperfections, where every scuff mark or faded fabric holds a sense of history. The role of handmade and DIY in cottage interiors. Handmade and DIY elements bring warmth and individuality to English country cottage interiors. Whether it's hand-sewn cushion covers, hand-painted furniture, or crochet table runners, these thoughtful details infuse a home with personality and charm. Crafting and creating your own decor pieces allow you to add a sentimental touch while embracing the cozy, vintage aesthetic of shabby chic and granny chic. Simple DIY projects, such as making floral wreaths, repurposing mason jars into candle holders, or creating vintage-inspired wall art, enhance the overall charm of a space. Handmade quilts draped over a bed or hand-knitted throws on an armchair create layers of comfort. The beauty of DIY in cottage interiors is that it encourages creativity while celebrating the imperfections of handmade craftsmanship. Supporting artisans and collecting handcrafted pieces also adds authenticity to a cottage-inspired home. Delicate lace doilies, embroidered table linens, and hand-thrown pottery elevate the nostalgic charm of a space. Whether made by hand or lovingly restored, these pieces bring a sense of warmth and tradition, turning any cottage-style home into a personal and inviting sanctuary. (11) Seasonal touches, decorating with the changing seasons. One of the most wonderful aspects of English country cottage interiors is how easily they adapt to the changing seasons. Each season brings new opportunities to refresh a home, adding warmth in the winter, freshness in the spring, vibrancy in the summer, and coziness in the autumn. These seasonal touches enhance the charm and timeless beauty of a cottage-style home. In spring and summer, floral arrangements, airy linens, and pastel decor bring a light and cheerful atmosphere. Freshly picked flowers in vintage vases, open windows with billowing lace curtains, and botanical prints add a sense of renewal. During these seasons, light colors and delicate textures create a fresh and uplifting environment, perfectly suited to the softness of shabby chic decor. As autumn and winter arrive, a cottage home transforms into a warm retreat with candlelit evenings, knitted throws, and rustic wooden accents. Deeper tones like mustard yellow, forest green, and burnt orange replace pastels, while vintage lanterns and soft glowing fairy lights create a magical ambience. Seasonal wreaths, dried flowers, and handmade garlands bring an ever-changing yet timeless touch to the home. (12) The English cottage entryway, a warm welcome home. The entryway of an English country cottage sets the tone for the entire home, offering a warm and inviting welcome. This space, though often small, should feel charming and functional, reflecting the cozy aesthetic within. A vintage coat rack, a rustic wooden bench, and a floral umbrella stand create a practical yet stylish first impression, embracing both shabby chic and granny chic elements. Storage solutions in a cottage-style entryway should be both beautiful and useful. Wicker baskets for shoes, a distressed console table for keys, and wall hooks for scarves and hats ensure the space remains tidy while maintaining its vintage appeal. A small mirror with an ornate frame or a collection of antique frames displaying pressed flowers adds a decorative touch, making the area feel curated and welcoming. Lighting and greenery complete the look of a charming cottage entryway. A vintage-style pendant lamp, a floral lampshade, or even a row of flickering candles create a soft and inviting glow. A small vase of seasonal flowers or a potted plant brings life to the space, making the entrance feel fresh and connected to nature. This thoughtful combination ensures that every arrival home feels warm and comforting. (13) The magic of layered textures in cottage interiors. One of the defining characteristics of English country cottage interiors is the art of layering textures. This design approach creates warmth, depth, and a lived-in feel that embodies both shabby chic elegance and granny chic charm. By thoughtfully combining materials like linen, lace, wood, and wool, you can transform a simple space into a cozy retreat filled with personality and comfort. Soft furnishings play a crucial role in layering textures. A faded floral quilt draped over a linen-covered armchair, a crocheted throw casually placed on a vintage wooden bench, and lace-trimmed curtains filtering the sunlight all add dimension to the room. These tactile elements invite relaxation, making a cottage home feel effortlessly welcoming and deeply comforting. Natural and distressed materials further enhance the textural appeal. A well-worn wooden floor paired with a plush wool rug, exposed wooden beams contrasting with delicate porcelain vases, and weathered metal fixtures alongside soft, ruffled fabrics create a dynamic yet harmonious blend. These textural contrasts define the unique charm of English country cottage interiors, making every room feel rich with character. "14. Cottage-inspired workspaces, a cozy creative corner." Whether it's a quiet writing nook, a vintage sewing station, or a charming study, a cottage-inspired workspace blends practicality with nostalgia. By incorporating vintage furniture, floral accents, and soft lighting, you can create a productive space that also feels warm and inviting. This balance between function and beauty is at the heart of shabby chic and granny chic aesthetics. A distressed wooden desk paired with an antique chair creates a beautiful foundation for a cozy workspace. Layering the desk with delicate stationery, a porcelain teacup filled with pens, and a vintage table lamp enhances the charm. Soft floral curtains, a cozy seat cushion, and an old bookshelf brimming with well-loved novels complete the enchanting look of an English country-inspired work area. Personal touches bring warmth to a cottage workspace. Hanging a pinboard with handwritten notes, using a vintage clock for timekeeping, or displaying framed botanical prints adds inspiration to the space. Soft, ambient lighting such as a candlelit lantern or fairy lights creates a soothing atmosphere, making work feel less like a task and more like a peaceful escape. "15. The cottage garden patio, an outdoor retreat." English country cottage interiors don't end at the doorstep. Outdoor spaces are just as charming and inviting. A cottage garden patio offers a serene retreat where vintage charm meets the beauty of nature. Wrought iron furniture, weathered wooden benches, and floral-clad cushions create an idyllic setting for morning coffee, afternoon tea, or quiet relaxation under the open sky. The key to a cozy cottage patio lies in lush greenery and romantic floral arrangements. Climbing roses on a trellis, terracotta pots filled with lavender, and a collection of potted herbs bring the beauty of nature into the space. Adding fairy lights, vintage lanterns, or soft candlelight creates an enchanting ambience, perfect for unwinding in the evening. Thoughtful details enhance the charm of a cottage garden patio. A weathered wooden table adorned with a lace tablecloth, an old watering can repurposed as a vase, and vintage floral china for outdoor dining make the space feel intimate and inviting. This outdoor extension of the home continues the magic of English country interiors, providing a peaceful escape wrapped in timeless beauty. Conclusion: the timeless beauty of English country cottage interiors. Cottage interiors embody more than just a design style, they reflect a way of life that celebrates warmth, nostalgia, and the beauty of imperfection. By embracing shabby chic and granny chic, every space becomes a haven of comfort, filled with vintage treasures, layered textures, and heartfelt details. Whether it's a cozy bedroom, a charming kitchen, or a serene garden retreat, this timeless aesthetic creates a home that tells a story. If you've loved this journey into English country cottage interiors, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Captivating Home for more cozy decorating inspiration. Let us know in the comments which cottage-style element you adore the most. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.